You can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. My feet have come too far for you to tie 'em to the ground. You can't stop me now.
Hello everyone and welcome back to yet another travel vlog here on the Pad Nomad channel. In today's video you're going to be coming with me to the island of Siargao and then finally here where I am right now to the island of Coron. It's going to be a slightly backwards video because as of right now it is my final day in the Philippines. I guess let's delve deeper into what I've been up to over the last 10 days or so, and you might at that point understand why we're doing this a little bit more backwards. Around the 4th of June I arrived onto the island of Siargao, which is famous for its surfing. The day I arrived, my hostel, the Hiraya Hostel, was doing a family dinner and a DJ night, so I ended up getting involved, making some friends and going out and having a great night. The next morning, before I went on an island hopping tour, I did try and film an intro, but it looked a little bit like this. Hello, island hopping tour. Island? A couple of failed attempts at an introduction down then. It was time to start the tour. We headed down to the harbour. 20 minutes or 30 minutes by, we arrived at beach number 1, which is called the Naked Beach. As you can see, it's just a sand, a little bit cloudy and cold. And at this point it did start raining. About the same time I was given my first glass of rum and coke. Somewhere around the 3rd rum, the sun opened up and it became a beautiful day on the second island. This was also where we were served lunch. The wonder was destroyed by just the craziest of storms. Just take a look, just take a look. Not to be deterred though, this was the perfect time to play some volleyball. So I'm going to leave you with a little montage hopefully of us playing volleyball in the rain. Somewhere around the 8 rum mark, we headed to island number 3. It was pretty similar to the one before, less volleyball, more sun, you can't complain. And this is where we just enjoyed the remainder of the day with the remainder of the rum before heading back into town and getting an early night. I think I was in bed by 8 PM that evening and I got a good 10 or 11 hours of sleep. The following day from that was the 6th of June, which is my birthday. So 6th of June, 4:30 AM, up we got, armed with a 9-foot long surfboard, headed down to a beach called Coron, which is where apparently the pros go. So I did a good job not to hurt myself too much, but it was a wonderful, wonderful start to the birthday. 3 hours in the water later, headed back towards the hostel and then went for a beautiful lunch. It was such a nice day. I haven't really recorded too much else that happened in the day, but that evening actually ended up being another family dinner and an acoustic night, and I got up and killed it, as you can see right now. So the 6th was beautiful, but the 7th, one of the worst hangovers I have ever had, but I'm still here, it's fine, we made it. That then more or less concludes my time in Siargao. Took myself to the airport to get first a flight to Cebu and then here to the island of Coron. Possibly one of the main things that this island is famous for is its scuba diving, because somewhere around the end of September in 1944, an American airstrike sunk, they say 20, could be 40, could be more, Japanese warships, which now live on the bottom of the ocean, very well preserved, and just become a scuba diving paradise. So I, for the first time, got to go down and do some wreck diving, thanks to the wonderful Reggae Dive Shop. So unfortunately with the diving, not with Gemma at the moment, so she's got her GoPro, but thankfully on my boat was a couple who were doing a course, and they're not allowed to take theirs when they are being taught the scuba diving stuff. So I was able to use it, and I've been able to capture some of the footage for you. But let's hand you over to Paddy on the boat, and I'll see you pretty soon. First wreck dive done, but we've come up to a storm. What an experience, but you can't wipe a smile off my face. You have just been swimming through in Japanese water. Dive 3 done with them. The Lusong gunboat was beautiful, but we've been met with some iffy weather. However, you might be able to see, but there is now a rainbow. Maybe you can just see it about here. Beautiful end to the day, and Siargao. Can't go wrong. Day 2 of diving then. out here in Coron. Nearly forgot them because of this beautiful backdrop. Look at this. Mind my hair. Done dive one today, reef dive, and we're about to go now do a shipwreck. So super cool, super buzzing. Let's go. And so there we are, 2 days of amazing diving down and a really good group of people. In fact, we all went out for dinner that evening, got a little bit drunk again. It was this Gary from Singapore. What a man, but he just kept feeding me whiskey. And then finally, to round off the time here in Coron, we hired a motorbike and we headed out to some waterfalls and then finally to some hot springs. And so let's take a wholesome little look at that right now. And there we go then, folks. That is my time, Siargao, Coron, and in the Philippines, coming to an end. Feels a bit weird, just filmed everything here. So I really hope it worked in the video format. I hope it came together nicely and you were able to see everything I got up to over the last 10 days. It's been relaxing, but I really think I needed it. It's been great, I've had so much fun, and I'm ready and recharged for the next place. And so, that's the point that I ask you to like and subscribe, but help me out. I hope you're enjoying these videos. I'm enjoying filming and making them. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.